Mukuro? She's not moving. What's going on? She doesn't react at all. She seems to have stopped functioning. What's going on? Is she broken? Her words are inaudible, and she isn't moving. She seems to have stopped functioning. Kagasumurgi. The doll master. It seems she's the one responsible for all the Mukuros. Let's see what she has to say. This unit is also defective. I see. A thought-mimicking AI isn't enough to make them usable. Is she a stagehand? Who are you? Are you a member of the Alliance? I am not. I am someone who is born into this world and lives in it. As far as a member of the Alliance, you could say I have ties with them, more or less. I supply them with dolls for their game. Dolls? You're the one who gave them the Mukuro? What's the meaning of this? The milking doll named Mukuro. I am the one who mass-produced it. Why'd you do that? To back them? To back them? I am a puppeteer. If I have an interest in doll's blueprints, I will certainly want to build it. Why do you have Mukuro's blueprints? They ended up in my hands through a certain route. I cannot tell you who handed them over to me. I thought so. Well, I can guess who did it. Then I'll change my question. Why did you build so many? I thought I could use them for the circus I lead, so I built some more. But this doll is too elaborate. The modeling is outstanding, but it's not suitable for mass production. I see, I get it. I understand why they are more complete compared to the Mukuro I know. The reason why their moves and words cause me such discomfort. They are not the Mukuro I know, after all. They are mass-produced dolls. On top of that, she even used an AI to mimic her thoughts. But no matter how different they are compared to her, I can't let you play with Mukuro any longer. Get away from those dolls right this instant, or else! Kazuya, calm down! How rude. You're close to Mukuro, aren't you? I'd like you to check something for me. During the mass production, there was one abnormal individual. I thought it was because there was a bug in the personality emulator, but... Kagasumugi lightly waved her arm, and a Mukuro crawled out of her large hamper. Got some new art for Kagasumugi here. As you can see, she follows my orders. But she keeps raving and repeating a single name. Kazuya. Huh? She is probably searching for some kind of word. Do you have any idea what the activation trigger is? The color of her eyes is different from the others. Those are not the eyes of a machine. There is life in them. If I have to call her by a name other than Mukuro, there is only one name that could work. The name of the girl dwelling in Mukuro had when she was alive. The true name of the Mukuro I know. Akane? Do you recognize me? Akane? I am... Yes. I fell into the abyss for the village. It was dark and deep. Hey! I don't want to be alone anymore. Someone, stay with me. Fall with me. She's acting strange. Is this normal? No, she's very unstable. She can't recognize me as she is now. But now I'm sure of it. She is the Mukuro I know. Now, let's fall together in the abyss. It can't be helped. We have to use strength. Let's give a big impact to her body and make her recognize me. Good old percussive maintenance. Yes! Please, come to your senses, Mukuro! Huh? After receiving damage, Mukuro fell to her knees. Akane! Are you okay? I told you not to call me Akane, Kazuya. Mukuro! You know who I am, don't you? A demon called Akane, whose soul has taken control of an unfinished milking doll. That's who Mukuro is. And now it seems she has finally come back to her senses. I see. That was the activation word. This AI has a pretty interesting system. It is not uncommon for a doll to have a soul, but to think that a mass-produced body would also develop a sense of self. I don't really understand what you're saying, but Mukuro is Mukuro. She isn't your puppet anymore. Indeed, she is no longer a puppet. I certainly witnessed her budding ego. Kayasumugi. I believe that's what you called yourself. Are you going to be our next opponent? No, I am not your enemy. But you made so many of those Mukuro dolls, and I merely supplied them to the Alliance. I do not intend to personally intervene in this matter. Now, what will you do, Mukuro? What do you choose to do with your newly awakened ego? To be honest, I still don't fully understand the situation, but my answer is clear. I will protect Kazuya with this body. I see. Very well. I shall respect your will. Kazuya, is it? I will entrust Mukuro to you. I modified this Mukuro with my own hands. I shall attribute the built-in battle gimmick to you. Kayasumugi, why would you leave Mukuro in our care? Because this doll will be happier that way. Damn! Kayasumugi's got a nicer ass than I thought she would. Just look at that pose. Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. Come on. She looks a lot nicer from behind than from the front. Well then, I'll take my leave now. I'm planning a large-scale performance soon. Please look forward to it. Kayasumugi turned away, trying to leave. I asked her a question as her back was facing us. Tell me, Kayasumugi, are you a puppeteer, or are you a puppet? Oh! Oh, you pissed her off. God damn. I am not a puppet. She is pissed. Oh, there's a lot more going to her than appears. You've never seen this side of her from before. Ah. After a short pause, Kayasumugi disappeared. That was more than just a pause. That was a death glare there. Kayasumugi. Who is that person? Even in the main game, we still don't really know. I didn't believe she was human from the beginning. But even so, she is more inhuman than I thought. I'm really glad she left. The person said she would entrust Mukuro to us. She didn't say she would give her to us. Yeah, like Kagasumugi. She seems to have some deep emotional attachment to dolls. What a strange sight. Besides looking like mine, bodies looking like mine are lying around. Besides, this body, it's a lot easier to move in compared to the previous one. It's because the body you had in my world was unfinished. Since it's a mass-produced body, I think this one is complete. My world, huh? Kazuya? I'm probably a little different from the Mukuro you know. If you go back to your world, I probably won't be able to go back with you. Actually, based on how the mechanics of it are described to work, if two of the same individuals end up going to the same world, they end up combining, it seems. Or at the very least, if you send the spirit of a person back into the same world, the spirits combine. So I don't think there's much to worry about. In your worlds, Mukuro is already there. Are you still fine with that, Kazuya? It's okay, I understand. But no matter the world, Mukuro is Mukuro. Besides, I feel it in my heart too. There's no doubt about it. Our hearts are connected to each other. You are the Mukuro I know, the one who's in my heart. Is this single reason not satisfying enough? Thank you, Kazuya. Mukuro has joined the party. Best regards, Mukuro. Let's work together. Pleased to meet you, Mukuro. Best regards. Lampus and I are close friends now. This Lampus is a different individual. There's something different about her. Still, I didn't expect you to be on such good terms, Kazuya. Does she know about this? Yeah. Is your wife okay with you flirting with another Lampus? Well, it's a long story. I'll take my time to explain everything to you later when things settle down. Huh. Wait a minute. There can only be 4 members of the party in a fight. Since Mukuro just joined us, we are 5 now. Which means someone will be left out. One of us. Dream Fox's defense is weak, so even small attacks could do a lot of damage. Lampus could burn entirely if she were to receive an attack of the fire attribute. Weren't you supposed to be a super friendly duo? I don't think they put it quite that way. How surprising of you. I thought you wanted to slack off. I like slacking off, but I don't want you to keep me waiting. I want you to request my help and let me slack off moderately. By the way, you're rather foul-mouthed, Hakuin. Don't leave us out. At the very least, let us fight in rotation. Kazuya, is something wrong? No, I was just thinking about the previous sequence of events. Kayasumugi said Mukuro's blueprints had been handed over to her in this world. If so, then the one who was involved in this case is... That professor has been acting really strange lately. She should have been lamenting the persistent lack of funds. I don't know how things got this way, but just you wait when I get home, you shitty Tengu. Huh? Our blue-haired Tengu friend. She's in for a world of hurt when Kazuya gets back. I think you mean if Kazuya gets back. If? If is good. Hercules reference.